What is up, guys? Cedar B here, coming at you with another war recap. As you see from the title, this is the Mlcw Week 3 match against eleVeN Original. And as you can see, 6-star deficit on our end with the defeat. They came out 88 to our 82. Total destruction 92.6% to their 98.4%. So we pretty much got smoked this war. They left 2 town halls up top, both 2-starred. And yeah, we just had a really rough time. So let's get into the stats for the war. 11 v 11, we had 0 for 2 on that, so 0%. Not a good thing. That kind of hurt us right there, but especially with their 67% hit rate for their 11 v 11 with 2 for 3. So that really hurt us right there. 10 v 10, we had 1 for 12, so 8% on that end, and 36% hit rate for them at 5 for 14. So they came across just really strong all the way across the board. 9 v 9, we had a 48% hit rate, and 14 for 29. They had a 61% hit rate, so 14 for 23. And we did have 2 Town Hall 9s left standing on our end, so we had to invest 2 Town Hall 10 dips. So overall, across all Town Halls, we kind of just had a rough war. They did a really good job, so good job to them. 11 v 10, we had 5 for 6, 83% on that. And they had 100%, 5 for 5 for them. And outside of that, let's go ahead and move on to the 2-stars, hit-ups. 10 v 11, we had a 50% hit rate, 3 for 6, so good job on that, guys. They had a 2 for 3, 67% hit rate for them, so good job to them also. And 9 v 10, we had 1 for 2, so 50%, and they had a 43% hit rate on that, 3 for 7. So overall, had fun with the war. We'll definitely bounce back from this learning lesson, and good job to you guys over at eleVeN Original. Good luck in the rest of the season, and let's get right into it. First, we have Kicker. He is using, and let me turn off the sound effects. That's current war we're about to start. And not war events. Here we go. I got all screwed up there for a second. Sorry, guys. We'll be taking a look at Kicker. He's using a stoned go boho, and he absolutely crushes this space. This is great, the way he reads it. Using a double jump, so he wants everything to get all the way through the core. And this is one of those dead zone bases that we saw quite a while ago, but brings in his kill squad from the 6 to 9 o'clock portion of the base, ends up getting the Tesla farm out of the way right at the beginning. So that was a really good, that was really good to have his kill squad answer there, get that out of the way. And gets the wall break completed. He has 1 shattered golem in the core right now, has 1 trailing behind. But he goes ahead, drops his heal spell, and he did wait a decent amount of time to get those bowlers inside. Didn't let them go too early, made sure the wall break was complete, where they were going to go. Then he jumped them in. And at this point, using that heal spell where he did, his kill squad is pretty much at full health. That golem did end up getting in front of them, so that's a good thing. Queen goes down, CC went down, and using that rage that laid into it just kind of helped accelerate the rest of what was needed to get down that core. And now he brings in, I think he had 8 hogs that he brought in, and using a baby dragon to get some of that cleanup on the outside done. Unfortunately, that air defense did lock onto it, but that wizard's going to circle back and get that taken care of. And just like that, I mean, he absolutely wrecked this base. Great read on that, and we'll go ahead and get through the rest of this cleanup, so good job, Kicker. Alright, and army composition again. Stoned entry, 15 wizards, making sure he's going to get that funnel good out of the way. 2 baby drags used as needed, 8 hogs for the back end, and he did bring in a skeleton spell just in case he didn't get that queen down on that push, so that was also good. Let's move up to Supreme. Suihiro Lalo on this attack. And you'll notice he brings 2 poisons and no skeleton spell for the queen. On this entry, he is going to just enter up here at the 9 to 12 portion about 10 o'clock. Wants to have the king and the queen work towards 12, have them step up, take out the enemy queen, and brought the 2 poisons because he knew he wasn't going to be getting the CC on this push. But that's why he was able to make that swap. He says, you know, bringing the Skelly is really just insurance to get the queen down, so queen is already going to be down. All I need to worry about is that clan castle, so invest 2 of those poisons and he'll be able to get that clan castle down relatively quickly, especially since he's coming in with all air. And he's not going to trigger any of the ground troops that would cause him any damage normally. So brings in his Lalo portion from about 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock, and he's going to have them work in a clockwise rotation through the rest of the base. Has, I think, yeah, he still has max CC Hound. 1 Hound pops, goes ahead, drops that CC Hound up at 6 o'clock, flanking this last side. That's going to help to keep those 3 o'clock loons that are at 3 o'clock on that expo into the core, keep their pathing nice and tight. Has 2 haste spells left, and a Tesla farm did just pop over here at 9 o'clock. 1 air defense left standing, a load of balloons, and with that haste and this heal in this last corner of the base, that's going to be rip. So good job on this attack, Supreme. Great 6-pack as well. And that's one thing I didn't actually get written down was the 6-pack, so I'll bring it up on my phone here. We'll do a 6-pack shout out later. So we'll get through the rest of this cleanup. Good job, Supreme. And we'll be moving up here in just a second. Alrighty. One up, and we'll be taking a look at Maddie and using a very nice AQ Walk Hog attack. In the CC, he does not have hogs, he has bowlers, and it's gonna be pretty cool how he ends up using that here at the end of it. So just getting down the builder huts at the outside of the base, probably just checking for troll Teslas, that type of thing, and just getting them out of the way nice and early. Doesn't have to worry about dealing with that at the end, and they are out of range of everything else, so they are still up. So good call on that. 3 o'clock entry is started here. That Valkyrie ended up doing a great job doing some tanking. They're going to get down that wizard tower, and that queen is going nowhere but 6 o'clock. So Hog is brought in to draw the CC. Doesn't end up getting that taken care of. It ends up getting drawn by the queen. Rage goes down, poison goes down, and he is going to have to pop his ability right there because that double Valk is pretty nasty. And or I think it was just one. Whatever it was. Archer Queen goes down, and at this point, I think, is he going to drop it now? I can't remember. Once she rounds the 6 o'clock side, I think he's going to drop his king and bowler portion. Yep. So, king and... So it's a king, wizard, bowler walk, and that's just going to help take the king down. They're going to get some value going around the outside, getting that trash, and that double bounce from that bowler is going to help out with those hogs. So at this point, counterclockwise rotation is what he's looking for with his hogs. Has 1 rage and 1 heal left. Queen is still up. No abilities on his heroes up, though. And doesn't really matter. Look at everything that's coming around the base. The bowler is still doing a little bit of cleanup. And with that last rage, that's going to be pretty much it. So great job, Maddie. Beautiful attack. And we'll get through this cleanup. Alrighty. And let's go up to the Town Hall 10 3-star we had. This is going to be a Falcon. No surprise that we're seeing this at Town Hall 10, probably one of the most powerful attack strategies at this point in the game for it. But his goal here is to cut the funnel at 9, cut the funnel at 12, and he wants them to work in towards that Inferno Tower at 9 o'clock, basically. So Queen has started up top, couple of flanking lizards for her just to get her to work in towards the base and not have her keep walking around the base. Wants to get the some of the archer tower compartments down here, and that's just going to help keep her working down here. And he'll bring his Falcon portion into this part of the attack. They'll go right in towards those touching buildings. And there he goes ahead and drops them. Queen cut that funnel in that compartment that we saw with those archer towers, so they're going to go right where he wants them to. Nothing around the outside to have them wrap or flank. And CC is drawn, drops both of the poisons he has. And I have been messing a bit with the Falcon, keeping it in my army for last few days, week, whatever it's been. And just in normal battle, you know, attacking trophies, that type of thing, I'm 100%. Granted, it's not war status bases like this, you know, in wars, anything like that, but the attack is just extremely powerful. And one of the things I've been noticing with it is, and what he did in this attack was he invested, I think it was 2 rage, 2 heals just for his Valks, or it was 3 rage, 2 heal. I don't think he used one on his Queen, but that's what I've been noticing at Town Hall 9 level, at least, is I'm pretty much counting on investing all of the heals and rages that I have, so Town Hall 9, 2 rage, 2 heal, just on those Valks to get them pushed through the base and keep them up and alive as much as possible. If anything, that keeping however many Valks up and getting them to take down as much damage as possible, as quick as possible, you know, it leaves you a lot of time in the raid to have the Queen have to clean up this much of the attack, or leaving that much of the base left up, because it was just so fast and so strong. It just, you know, as we can see, guys, did a great job, especially on this base. So good job, Josh. Again, we kind of got smoked this war. That's okay, though. It happens. Good job to you guys at eleVeN. Again, good luck in the rest of the season. And for everybody else, until next time, try new things, and Cedarby out.